Hello, you are listening to Speak English with Spark. I am Jessica, and I am so happy to be here with you today.
And I am John. Welcome to the show. Today, we are talking about a very big question.
That's right, John. Many students ask us, how can I speak English perfectly? It sounds like a big dream, doesn't it?
It does, but it is possible to be a great speaker even if you are just starting at the A1 or A2 level. You don't need to be a professor to have a good conversation.
Exactly. Many people feel nervous. They think, my English is not good or I am slow. But today, we want to give you the best secrets to help your voice spark and grow.
We have many tips to share today. We want this to be like a friendly chat in a coffee shop. So grab a drink, sit down, and let's talk about your English.
One thing I always tell my students first is this: relax. If you are stressed, your brain stops working.
That is so true, Jessica. I remember when I tried to learn a new language, I was so worried about being perfect that I forgot how to say hello.
We have all been there. Let's start with the most important rule for speaking English well.
So, Jessica, what is that first big rule?
It is very simple, but very hard for some people. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Seriously, mistakes are your friends.
My friends, I usually feel embarrassed when I say the wrong word.
I know. But think about a small child. When a baby starts to talk, they say things wrong all the time. No one gets angry at the baby. They just keep talking.
That's a good point. If you wait until your English is 100% perfect before you speak, you'll never speak.
Exactly. I see so many students who stay silent because they are worried about grammar. But communication is about sharing an idea, not just being a grammar book.
So if I say, I go to store yesterday instead of I went, is that okay?
Of course, I understand you perfectly. You went to the store. Goal finished. Later, you can learn the past tense, but for now, just open your mouth and let the words come out.
That makes me feel much better. It's like a weight off my shoulders.
Now, after we lose the fear of mistakes, we need a good method to practice. John, have you heard of shadowing?
Shadowing? Like a dark shape on the ground?
Not exactly. In English learning, shadowing means you listen to a native speaker and you say the words at the same time. You follow them like a shadow.
Oh, so if a person in a video says, the weather is nice today, I say, the weather is nice today right after them.
Yes, exactly. It's like music. You listen to the rhythm, the sounds, and how the voice goes up and down.
Sometimes they speak so fast, though. It feels impossible for a beginner.
That is why you start with easy things. Watch a cartoon or a simple English lesson for A1 learners. Listen to one short sentence, stop the video, and repeat it.
I like that. It's like training your mouth muscles. My mouth feels tired when I speak English for a long time.
That's because English uses different muscles than your native language. It's a workout for your face.
Speaking of workouts, I have another idea, but it's a little bit scary for some people.
Oh, what is it? Is it a secret?
It's your phone. Use the voice recorder on your phone. Record yourself speaking English, and then, this is the scary part, listen to it.
Oh, no, John. I hate listening to my own voice. It sounds so strange.
I know, everyone feels that way, but it is the best way to see your progress. When you listen, you might notice, oh, I forgot the S on he walks, or I need to say apple more clearly.
That's true. It's like looking in a mirror for your voice. You can't fix your hair if you don't look in the mirror, right?
Exactly. You can record a simple sentence like, my name is John and I like coffee. Then listen to a teacher say it. Compare the two.
And don't be too hard on yourself. You don't have to sound like a movie star. You just want to be clear.
Right, just 1 minute a day. Record, listen, and try again. It builds so much confidence over time.
That reminds me of another big mistake I see. Many beginners try to build these massive, complicated sentences.
Oh, I do that. I try to explain a whole movie in one long breath, and then I get stuck.
Exactly. My advice is think small. Use short sentences. I am hungry. I want pizza. Pizza is good.
It sounds like a caveman, Jessica. Is that really okay?
At the A1 and A2 level, yes. It is much better to say 3 short, correct sentences than one long, confusing one where you get lost in the middle.
I guess you're right. When the sentence is short, I can focus on my pronunciation and my grammar much better.
Right. Once you feel comfortable with short sentences, you can start using small words like and or because to join them together. But for now, keep it simple.
Keep it simple. I like that. It makes speaking feel much less like a mountain and more like a small hill.
That leads us perfectly into my next tip. Please stop learning lists of single words.
Wait, what? But I have a big notebook full of words like table, yellow, and run.
Notebooks are good, John, but single words are hard to use. It's like having pieces of a puzzle but no picture. Instead, learn phrases.
Phrases, you mean like, how are you? Or, I am tired.
Exactly. If you only learn the word go, you have to think, is it I go? I going? I am go? But if you learn the phrase, I go to work, you can use it immediately without thinking about the grammar rules.
That makes so much sense. It's like a buy one, get three free deal. I learn the word, the grammar, and the preposition all together.
Right. Your brain remembers groups of words much faster than one word alone.
So instead of writing water in my notebook, I should write, can I have some water?
Yes, because you are much more likely to say that in real life than just shouting water at someone.
Okay, so I have my phrases ready, but what if I don't have anyone to talk to? My cat doesn't speak English, Jessica.
Well, your cat is a great listener. My next tip is talk to yourself. I do it all the time.
Really? Doesn't that make you look a little crazy?
Maybe a little, but who cares? When you're alone at home, describe your day. Say, I am opening the fridge. I am looking for milk. Oh, there is no milk.
I see. It's like being a commentator for your own life.
Exactly. It helps your brain connect your actions to English words. You don't have to translate from your own language because you're looking at the milk while you say the word milk.
That's smart. I can do that while I'm getting dressed or driving my car. I am putting on my blue shirt.
Perfect. It's free, it's private, and you can practice as much as you want without feeling shy.
I'll try it tonight. I just hope my neighbors don't hear me talking about my socks.
Speaking of neighbors hearing you, why not give them something better to listen to? Tip number 8 is all about music.
Oh, I love music, but usually I just listen to the beat. Does it really help with speaking?
It helps so much. Music has a natural rhythm. When you listen to English songs, you hear how words connect. And the best part, you should sing along.
No, no, Jessica. I'm a terrible singer. My voice is like a broken radio.
Doesn't matter. No one is judging your voice. When you sing, you are practicing connected speech. In English, we don't say words separately, like, what is the time? We say, what's the time?
So songs help me push the words together naturally.
Exactly. Sometimes reading a book feels like work, but listening to a catchy song feels like fun. Try to find songs with easy lyrics. Pop songs are usually great for A1 and A2 learners.
I noticed that. Some songs repeat the same line 10 times.
That's perfect for your brain. Repeat, repeat, repeat. It's the secret to perfect speaking.
Okay, I have my playlist ready for the car. but what about when I'm at home on the sofa? Can I watch movies?
Movies are good, but they can be very difficult and fast. Honestly, my favorite tip for beginners is watch cartoons.
Cartoons? Like for children? Jessica, I'm an adult.
I know, but listen, cartoons are perfect for A1 and A2 learners. The characters speak very clearly, they use simple words, and they usually talk about everyday things like food, family, and toys.
That's true. In action movies, they're usually shouting or whispering while things explode. It's hard to hear the words.
Exactly. And because they're for kids, they repeat the important words many times.
Okay, I promise I won't tell anyone I'm watching cartoons tonight. It's my secret English training.
Now, John, we talked about watching and listening, but let's talk about reading. Do you like to read?
I do, but I usually read silently in my head. Is that okay?
It's good for your vocabulary, but if you want to speak perfectly, you must read out loud.
Ugh, but it's so much slower that way. I have to stop and think about every sound.
But that's exactly why it works. When you read silently, your brain skips the hard parts. When you read out loud, your mouth has to do the work. You're practicing the th sound, the r sound, and the vowels.
So it's like another workout for my mouth.
Yes, even just one page of a simple book. Read it slowly. Listen to the sound of your own voice.
Okay, I can try that. Sometimes when I read out loud, I feel like a news reporter. The cat is on the mat. More at 11.
Exactly. Use that energy. It makes the words stay in your memory longer. If you just look at a word, you might forget it. If you say it, your body remembers it.
That makes sense. It's about building muscle memory. Reading out loud is great when I'm alone, but eventually I have to talk to a real person, right? That's the part that makes me sweat.
It's true. You can't learn to swim by just watching videos of a pool. You have to get in the water. Tip 11 is find a speaking partner.
But Jessica, I live in a place where nobody speaks English. Where can I find a partner?
The internet is a wonderful place, John. There are many websites and apps where people want to trade languages. You can speak your language for 15 minutes, and then they speak English with you for 15 minutes.
Oh, so it's like a help me help you situation. I like that. It feels less like a test.
Exactly. And if you're shy, you can find another student at the same level as you, an A1 or A2 learner. You will feel more comfortable because you are both making the same mistakes.
That's a relief. I always worry that a native speaker will be bored talking to me because I'm slow.
Most people are actually very kind. And remember, you can also join English clubs or even just practice with a friend who is also learning. Just 10 minutes of real conversation is worth 2 hours of reading.
Okay, I'm going to look for a speaking buddy this weekend. No more excuses.
That's the spirit, John. But while you look for that buddy, I have to say something very important. Tip 12, be patient.
Huh. Patience, that's the hardest part, Jessica. I want to speak like a native speaker tomorrow.
I know, everyone wants to be fast, but learning a language is like growing a tree. You can't pull the leaves to make it grow faster, you just have to give it water and wait.
I guess I sometimes feel sad when I forget a word I learned yesterday. It feels like I'm not moving.
That is normal. Your brain needs time to save the information. One day you feel like you know nothing, and the next day suddenly you can say a full sentence.
So if I have a bad English day, I shouldn't stop.
Exactly. Even on bad days, you are learning. Just keep going. Even 5 minutes of practice on a bad day is a victory.
Okay, I will try to be kinder to myself. Slow and steady wins the race, right?
Exactly. Now, let's talk about another trick you can do at home, even without a partner.
Okay, so I am being patient, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right. What is this trick I can do at home?
It sounds a bit funny, but use a mirror. Go to your bathroom, look at yourself, and speak.
A mirror. I usually only look in the mirror to fix my hair or brush my teeth. Why do I need it for English?
Because English has some very strange mouth movements. For example, the th sound in thank you. You have to put your tongue between your teeth.
Ugh, I always forget that. I usually just say thank you.
Exactly. If you look in the mirror, you can see your tongue. You can see if your mouth is wide or small.
Oh, I see. It's like watching a sports player check their form. I can check if my mouth is doing the right dance for the words.
Yes, a mouth dance. I like that. If you watch a native speaker and then look at yourself, you can see the difference. It helps you fix your pronunciation much faster.
Okay, so tonight, brush teeth, then practice the th sounds in the mirror. Got it.
Now, let's talk about the words you are actually using. Did you know that you don't need to know 10,000 words to speak English well?
Really? My dictionary is very thick, Jessica. I thought I had to learn the whole thing.
No, please don't. Tip 14 is focus on the most common words. In English, we use the same small group of words for 80% of our daily conversations.
That is a relief. So words like have, go, want, and good.
Exactly. Words like eat, work, and friend. If you know the top 500 most common words, you can survive almost any situation.
I spent so much time yesterday trying to learn the word for porcupine. I don't think I will ever use that in a coffee shop.
Probably not, unless you have a very strange pet. It is much better to be perfect with common words than to be okay with rare ones.
So I should check a list of the most used English words and make sure I can say those clearly?
Yes, master the basics first. It builds a strong foundation for your house before you try to build the roof.
Okay, so I am practicing my common words and talking to my cat, but I spend so much time on my phone. Can that help too?
Actually, yes. Tip 15 is a great one. Change your phone's language to English.
Jessica, I tried that once. I couldn't find my camera for 3 days.
I know, it is a bit difficult at first, but think about it. How many times a day do you look at your phone?
Maybe 100 times?
Exactly. If your phone is in English, you will see words like settings, messages, clock, and battery every single time you use it. You don't have to study them. Your brain just learns them because you see them constantly.
That's smart. It's like living in an English-speaking country, but only inside my pocket.
Right. And if you get lost, just look for the icons. You know the picture of the gear is settings, even if you forget the English word for a second.
Okay, I will try it again, but if I can't call you because my phone is in English, it's your fault.
Don't worry, you'll learn the word call very quickly.
I'm doing all these things, the phone, the mirror, the phrases, but sometimes I still feel so tight and stressed when I start to speak.
That is actually a huge problem for many learners. Tip 16 is very important. Relax. Just breathe.
It's hard to breathe when you're worried about saying the wrong thing to a waiter.
I know, but when you're nervous, your muscles in your face and throat get tight. This makes it harder to make the right sounds. Your English actually sounds worse when you are stressed.
So if I just calm down, I might actually sound better?
Yes, try to think of it like a game. If you forget a word, just laugh. If you make a mistake, say, sorry, I'm still learning. Most people will be very patient and happy to help you.
I guess I should stop treating every conversation like a final exam at school.
Exactly. It's not a test, John. It's just talking. Take a deep breath before you speak. It gives your brain a second to find the right words.
Relax and breathe. Okay, I'm feeling more chill already. Okay, I'm relaxed, I'm breathing. But sometimes, even when I say the right words, I don't feel like I sound English. Does that make sense?
Totally. English is not just about the words. It is about the feeling or the emotion. Tip 17 is copy the emotion of the speaker.
Oh, you mean I have to be an actor?
A little bit, yes. In English, we use our voice to show if we are happy, surprised, or bored. If I say, that's great, with a flat voice, I sound bored. If I say, that's great, with a high voice, I sound happy.
Oh, I see. In my language, we don't change the pitch of our voice that much.
Right. So when you listen to a video, don't just listen to the word really. Listen to how they say it. Is it really? Surprised or really bored?
Really? Okay, I can try that. It's like a song again. I have to match the melody of the person speaking.
Exactly. If you copy the emotion, people will understand you much better, even if your grammar isn't perfect. It makes you sound more natural and friendly.
I like that. I'm going to practice being surprised in English today.
That sounds fun. But remember, John, you don't need to be a movie star for 3 hours a day. Tip 18 is practice every day, but only for a short time.
Only short time? That's my favorite tip so far. I'm a very busy man, Jessica.
Exactly. Many students think they need to study for 4 hours every Sunday, but by Monday, they forget everything. It's much better to practice for just 5 or 10 minutes every single day.
So, like brushing my teeth, just a small habit.
Yes, consistency is the spark that keeps your English alive. 5 minutes of talking to yourself in the morning is better than one long lesson once a week.
I always feel guilty when I don't study for an hour. Now I feel better. I can always find 5 minutes.
Exactly. Use those gap times while you wait for the bus or while the water is boiling for your coffee. Just 5 minutes.
Okay, no more I don't have time. Everyone has 5 minutes.
We are almost at the end, John, but we can't forget tip 19 celebrate.
Celebrate? You mean like a party with cake and balloons?
Well, maybe not a giant party every time, but yes, you must be happy about your small wins.
I usually only feel happy when I understand a whole movie. Is that too big of a goal?
It's a great goal, but it takes a long time. If you only wait for the big goals, you will feel sad most of the time. Did you learn a new word today? Celebrate. Did you order coffee in English without being nervous? Celebrate.
I see. It's about being proud of the small steps, like, hey, I understood what Jessica said just now.
Exactly. Give yourself a mental high five. When you feel good about your English, your brain wants to learn more. If you always focus on what you don't know, you will want to quit.
That's true. Learning should feel like a victory, not a punishment. I'm going to celebrate by having a nice cup of tea after this.
Perfect. You earned it, John.
Well, Jessica, I feel much better now. Learning to speak doesn't feel like a scary mountain anymore.
I am so glad to hear that. And that brings us to our final tip, number 20. Join us here at Speak English with Spark every week.
That is the best tip of all. You don't have to study alone. We're here to help you, laugh with you, and practice with you.
Exactly. Learning a language is a journey, but it's much more fun with friends. We hope these 20 tips help your English spark and grow.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect today. You just need to be a little bit better than yesterday.
Well said, John. Thank you, everyone, for listening to our conversation today. You are all doing a great job.
Yes, keep practicing, keep smiling, and we will see you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.